What if improving by just 1% every single day could make you 37 times better by the end of the year? Today, we restart our journey with episode 1, breaking down the explosive compound effect of tiny habits on both your finances and your English fluency. Welcome to episode 1 of the English and Wealth podcast on Mindful Language. Today, we are kicking off our brand new 10-part series on James Clear's landmark book, Atomic Habits.
Exactly. I am so excited to restart from the very beginning with this 10-episode deep dive. And Liam, James Clear starts with a mathematical concept that sounds almost magical. The idea that a 1% daily improvement leads to a 37-fold growth over a year.
It really is mind-blowing when you see the numbers. If you get 1% better each day for 365 days, 1.01 to the power of 365 equals 37.78. But conversely, if you get 1% worse each day, 0.99 to the power of 365 drops you down almost to zero.
Let's define incremental for our listeners, because that's the core vocabulary word behind this entire 10-part series.
Incremental, INCREMENTAL, is an adjective meaning relating to or denoting small, gradual increases or additions. Clear argues that true transformation, whether in learning English or building wealth, is an incremental process.
But Liam, here is my hesitation. In a world that demands quick results, isn't focusing on tiny 1% gains a bit uninspiring? If someone wants to learn English or save thousands of dollars, setting a goal to do something tiny feels like a drop in the ocean.
That's a great idiom. A drop in the ocean means an amount so small that it has very little effect. But Clear argues that our modern obsession with immediate results causes us to quit too early. We expect immediate success, get discouraged, and give up. Small habits build momentum brick by brick.
Brick by brick. Another wonderful idiom, meaning constructing something carefully and step by step. So you're saying that the goal shouldn't be a massive overnight transformation, but establishing a system that makes small wins effortless.
Precisely. Habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. Just as money multiplies through compound interest, the effects of your habits multiply as you repeat them day after day. Look at the legendary case study of British cycling and coach Dave Brailsford. For nearly a century, British professional cyclists had been average at best.
Oh, absolutely. But Brailsford introduced a strategy he called the aggregation of marginal gains. What did he actually change?
He searched for 1% improvements in everything. Redesigning bike seats, testing aerodynamic fabrics in a wind tunnel, even asking riders to wash their hands properly to prevent illness. No single change was dramatic, but when hundreds of tiny, incremental adjustments were combined, British cyclists dominated the Tour de France and won 60% of the Olympic gold medals.
That sports transformation proves how powerful tiny gains are. Let's recap today's opening episode from our 10-part Atomic Habits series. First, we introduced the math of the 1% rule. Daily micro improvements compound into massive 37-fold gains over time. We defined the word incremental to describe small, step-by-step progress. I challenged whether focusing on 1% feels like a drop in the ocean, while Liam showed how we build lasting wealth and language skills brick by brick. The British cycling case study demonstrated that aggregating marginal gains creates world-class outcomes.
And now, it's time for Build a Better Sentence. Today's word is incremental. The simple sentence is, he made small changes to his savings every month.
My upgraded version is, through incremental adjustments to his daily spending, he built a substantial emergency fund without feeling financially restricted.
Fantastic! Small changes is plain, but incremental adjustments expresses precision, intention, and a clear strategic method.
That brings us to the end of episode 1 of our 10-episode Atomic Habits breakdown on mindful language.
A reflection question for you this week. What is one tiny 1% action you can take today? Reading one paragraph in English or saving $1 that you can commit to repeating tomorrow.
Thank you for joining us on the English and Wealth podcast. Until next time, keep learning.
And keep thinking. Goodbye for now.